Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Today is day 9 of DIY Advent Calendar. I'm so sorry that these have not been as timely as I would like, but life is stressful and there's only 24 hours in a day and that's my excuse. I'm running like a day behind. So I uploaded tonight, day 8, which was yesterday, but like 2 days for you. So I'm running a day behind. I'm gonna try and film today's, put it up tomorrow morning, and film tomorrow's and put that up. Basically, I should have done more than I should have pre-filmed more than just a day ahead, because I was trying to be all like cutesy about it, only filming one day ahead of every single day. I wanted it to be like a proper advent calendar and only undo one box every day, and then suddenly I realised that I had to edit a video every day to do that. So next year if I do this, I'll be pre-filming like 2 days ahead to just give myself like that leeway just in case, because oh mama, it's tough. Let's get in to day 9 of my DIY advent calendar. If you do not know, like I say in every single video, everything is in the description bar down below. So if you do not know what DIY advent calendar is, read the description bar because it just sums it all up in a neat little paragraph, and I don't have to spend every single minute explaining it in all my videos, so go read it if you have no idea what this is. Day 9, no, that's 19, day 9. Here it is. I'm trying not to drop them on my head this time, because not gonna lie, it's pretty painful. Okay, it's very oh, it's a post-it note. Jeffree Star Alien palette. Oh no! I find it really tough, like the stance on how I feel about this one, because I genuinely love Jeffree Star Cosmetics and the quality of makeup. It's one of my favourite eyeshadow brands, and I find it really tough that sometimes he's not the best individual and I don't agree with all his thoughts, but his makeup's amazing. It's really difficult. Okay, I've just had to just pause the camera a minute and get myself together, because I'm literally just spent 10 minutes rambling and I couldn't actually deliver what I wanted to say. On a serious note, I'm going to use this palette today because it's in my advent calendar, it's what's been chosen for me. The boy probably did it deliberately. My opinion is this. I love Jeffree Star Cosmetics because the quality of the makeup, it could be called TED Cosmetics. And the products are beautiful. I enjoy the packaging, I enjoy the colours, I enjoy the blend, I enjoy a lot. I enjoy a lot about the products. I know that I'm going to have a good time playing with makeup. I know that I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to enjoy my face that day. I enjoy the products. The problem is that as a brand owner, he is on the internet and we see everything. My thought process has always been, from day one of drama being caused and people debunking or, you know, saying they wouldn't use Jeffree Star Cosmetics anymore, is that you don't know who owns brands until they put themselves out online for you to see. And I'm not defending Jeffree here. Please don't think that I'm being like, he's cool. I think he's made some very questionable choices. And I'm not saying that he deserves redemption. I'm not trying to include myself into that drama whatsoever. I'm just saying how I feel. If you guys would still like to see Jeffree Star Cosmetics in my channel, on my channel, me reviewing his product and me just using his product for fun, just like I did usually, you know, like I did before. I didn't have a heavily based Jeffree Star Cosmetics channel. I just showed when a new product came out and things like that, or just used it when I wanted to use it. I've been sitting here now for like 20 minutes debating what I'm actually trying to say here, but I've been continuing to use his products and purchasing his products behind the camera, and that, I'm not being two-faced about that or anything, you know. I hauled some of his cosmetics in my Beauty Bay haul recently. I'll link that up in the eye if you want to go watch that, by the way. But I didn't mention it because I was scared to mention buying his products in case people suddenly thought that I was putting money in his pocket because I like him. That's not the case at all. It's simply just because I like the makeup. Just like I like makeup from other brands that I have no idea who runs. They could be massive creeps too. Man or woman, I don't know. Like, I struggle to know what to do. So I think what feels right for me is to continue just using his products as and when I want to, because I enjoy the makeup, not because I want to necessarily support him and levitate him up on this pedestal, but simply just because I enjoy the products. If you don't mind me showing them on YouTube and just using them just because I enjoy the product, then that's great, and thank you for understanding. But if you really don't want to see them, I don't know. Maybe I don't use them, but equally, it's just makeup. Anyway, I feel like I've been rambling for like a solid 10 minutes, and I'm so sorry, but I don't want to get backlash and people accuse me of being an individual that I'm not just because of an eyeshadow palette. And trust me, you get comments like that on YouTube. Doesn't matter if you've got 4,000 or 4 million, those people are still out there and they want to hate. It just so happens that I bloody love this palette, and it just so happens that it's one of my favourite palettes because the colour story is probably the most unique colour story I own. One of the most unique and flattering on me that I own. I'm going to put on some eye primer. It's just by Rimmel London. I don't know why, but I fancy putting on some eye primer today, and I fancy doing my eyes first, because why not? Do you know what, if you guys could just tell me in the comments below, if you don't mind me using Jeffree's products, could you just say you don't mind? Or if you do mind and you're happy just to not watch the odd videos that I do mention his products in or feature his videos in, that'd be cool too. But if you really don't want me to use his products, because it literally would be the worst thing, to the point where you don't want to watch any of my content anymore, then obviously that matters to me more than just using an eyeshadow palette. It matters to keep you as a friend here and to not make you that upset to the point where you have to leave for the sake of an eyeshadow, you know? But if you could just tell me your thoughts, like in a very kind and simple way of responding to my sort of moment here, then that would be really helpful for me, because I just want to do what makes you guys, not just makes you guys the happiest, but just sits right with you guys. And I don't want to do anything that doesn't sit right with you, because I honestly don't mean to do anything bad or piss people off or do a bad thing. You know, I don't know what to do. Please also ignore my hormonal and stress spots that are currently happening all over my face, because I'm delicious, right? I'm going to go into the shade Flying Saucer, this beautiful one right here. It is worth mentioning that this palette is also limited edition. Well, it wasn't limited edition when he released it, but it's now out of stock and it ain't coming back. So if you've got this, then you've got it. What more can I say? Follow along if you wish. Find some dupes if you'd like to recreate this look. But you ain't getting this again. And I'm just patting this across my entire lid. Nothing too technical. Okay, and to kind of blend this eye, do you know what? I've just realised something. I'm doing another green look. Oh my god. I need to stop. I need to lock myself away from a green eyeshadow, because it's all I bloody do. I'm the worst. I'm going to go into Abduction, this chartreuse colour. I don't own any colour like this, I don't think. But I want to use Abduction to blend out Flying Saucer. I'm going to go back into Flying Saucer, the teal, with the same brush, and just kind of go back into the crease and kind of reblend it, just where we've blended away any pigment, which we have done a little bit. Just kind of blend the two together. And then back into Abduction, just to kind of re-intensify what we have laid down, just kind of going back and forth, just to create a bit of a better blend. I'm going to use my Pro Conceal, my LA Pro Conceal. This is actually part of my project pan. Is this dirty or is this clean? Just give it a little wipe. And I'm going to take a little bit of this concealer. I know it's already got a brush on it. And I'm going to take this inner corner. I don't want to take this past the centre of my eye, so I just want to do like the half cut situation. And then I'm going to go into the shade Interstellar, and then I'm really pretty. So I'm gonna go straight into Stella, which is kind of like this really weird, it's like a platinum gold. It's like that, a platinum gold, I think. It's a really pretty shade. And then with a slightly smaller blending brush, I'm going to go back into Flying Saucer and kind of just try to blend these two together just with tiny little wiggling motions. And then just switching it back to the brush that I was using that shimmery shade for, just kind of blend it backwards as well. Again, going back into Abduction, the Chartreuse. I'm just gonna redefine where I put that. We weren't really doing a cut crease. I just wanted to put the concealer down to intensify that shade a bit more, which I think it's done. It's kind of cool looking. Kind of cool looking. Normally I would have put a concealer down, but I just put the Rimmel London Magnifies primer, and because it doesn't have much of a base, I'm finding that I'm having to apply more product just because I don't have that like canvas already, that clean canvas. I'm kind of blending on top of the natural pigment of my skin, which I mean is fine, it's just taking more time. So future Meg, put concealer down first and then your primer. I then want to deepen this outer corner a little bit more. I'm going to go into Ghost OG, which is this grey one, if this stopped reflecting. This one right here, and I've got a tiny little like pencil brush, and I'm just going to build it up slowly and just smudge along the outer corner lash line. And then just going back into this small blending brush, just blending just with a tiny bit of Flying Saucer just over the top again, just so that we don't lose any of that green. I was going to throw like the yellow on the lower lash line just to be more like greeny yellow, but should we just like throw this bright purple on the lower lash line? Why not? I'm going to go into Area 51. You can't even see it. Area 51, this Brad Royal Purple. And I'm just going to literally just run this on the lower lash line. And then just to kind of blend this purple out, I think I'm just going to go into Phone Home. It's like ET shade is what I'm going to call it, even though it's not called ET, it's called Phone Home, but it's like the pinky brown. I think this is like looking how I want it to look. I'm going to go away and just blend out this disgusting patchiness that I see in the camera. I'm going to go away and do the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. The rest of my face is done. Everything will be listed in the description bar down below, like it always is. I would love an inner corner highlight right now, so I'm going to go into the shade Pluto. It's like literally obnoxiously white. Just going to go in there and blend that in. Ooh. And a tiny bit on the brow bone as well. I also might go over the top of my highlight. I have got Laura Geller Gilda's Honey on. It's a Project Pan highlighter. What can I say? I feel like it's the only one I've actually been applying to my face all year, so you're probably getting bored of it. But I'm going to layer on top Pluto, just for a little bit of, you know, why not? That extra blinding highlight. I'm going to just take my blush brush and blend out the edges of that highlight just so it's not like a strip. And I think that is it. I feel like this look could have benefited with a pair of lashes. Should I apply some? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, now we're done. My hair's still flicky as hell, but you know, we're working with it. This headband is now just completely clashing with the whole look, but I can't take it off because my hair has that much dry shampoo in that it's not going to move. And you're going to be like, oh. And I'll be like, oh. I really like this. I mean, I love green. I'm really sorry that I've done another green look. I can't believe it. I just did it without, it's just like my instinct. I couldn't help it. I just did it without even knowing that I was doing it. I have just stuck my finger right in that black shadow. Love that for me. I don't know, man. I really like this palette. I'm actually secretly kind of glad that he put this in the advent calendar. I really like playing around with this so much. Like I said, it's one of my favourite palettes. Please do tell me down below. Do you mind me playing with Jeffree Star Cosmetics? It's like me asking my mum, isn't it? Can I please? Do you mind me playing around with Jeffree Star Cosmetics? If you do, you are more valuable and you mean more to me than a palette. Like, you mean more to me than a cosmetic line. So if you genuinely feel like you don't want to watch me because I play around with his makeup, then like I value your opinion more than just an eyeshadow palette. But if you don't mind me using his stuff, then that's great, because I don't have to keep consciously thinking to not use it in videos or to not mention it or to be afraid to use it. I don't know. I've seen a couple of comments saying, are you buying Blood Money? Can we see a video on that? You know, I've had a couple of inboxes, direct messages on Instagram saying like, are you purchasing Blood Money? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Like, I don't know what to do. I kind of want it because it's like my favourite sort of, you know, greens, as you can tell, my favourite sort of colour story, and I really do want it. But like I said, you guys mean more to me than eyeshadow. So if you guys really don't want to see that, then I won't show it here. It's completely down to you. You hold the power. So yeah, please just respectfully tell me down in the comments if you have a strong opinion. And if you are indifferent, I'll just carry on sprinkling it, as well as all the other brands that I use. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, do not forget to give me a good old thumbs up. It lets me know that you still enjoyed this series. Subscribe if you haven't already and ring that bell, because then you'll be notified of all the videos I upload. I upload every single week and you wouldn't want to miss out on more content from me. No, you would not. No, you would not. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.